Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and today is the 1 week review of the OnePlus Open. I've had this for exactly a week now, and I want to get some things straight because I did have a comment on my other video saying that I like the OnePlus Open better than the Z Fold 5, and somebody replied saying that this phone cannot open at a 90-degree angle. So I just wanted to point out that yes, it can. It can open at pretty much any angle. It doesn't really pop open until right about there. So yes, it does indeed open at a 90-degree angle, just like the Fold 5, and can be used as a little kind of laptop mode. It does not have DeX, obviously that's a Samsung thing, so they were correct about that. There is no desktop mode on the OnePlus Open, but that's not really something I used anyway, so as far as the form factor and functionality of the phone in terms of how I use it, this phone is still better than the Z Fold 5 in my opinion, because the outer screen is more usable, which I appreciate more than having a narrow screen. The inner screen is basically almost the same as the Z Fold 5. There is less of a crease, both visually and what can be felt. If you're looking at the screen straight on, most images you cannot see the crease at all. It's not until right here when the light reflects off of it that you can really see it. And really you can only see it where the light is reflecting off of it. You don't even really see it on the, anywhere else. So very, very minimal crease, very nice screen. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever, no issues with the screen protector or the screen itself. It opens and closes very nicely. We do have the iconic OnePlus alert slider right there, which is nice to have because I can put this on mute or vibrate or ring very easily without having to fumble around in the settings of the phone or in the quick toggles. You can do it without even looking at the phone because you know right where those toggles are going to be. So very, very nice feature that I do like on OnePlus phones. And other than that, the software is very nice, very customizable in terms of like animations, like as you can see here with the switching between pages, animations, background, your icons. You can do custom icons right here on the default launcher. No need to install any third-party applications or launchers like you do on Samsung's. So that's very nice. As you can see here, I do have a couple icon packs installed right there. Linex, Delta, and Ycons for white icons. Another thing you can do is you can customize per icon. So you can even custom name the app, or you can go in here and switch the icon for one individual app to something from a different icon pack. So if you don't like an icon that is using out of a certain pack, you can individually theme the icons as well, which is very, very cool, because some of them don't. Pretty much all these work with the Delta one I'm using, but some of the icon packs just don't have icons for certain apps, so it is nice to be able to use different ones or pick a custom icon based on your preferences. So that's very cool. Battery life has been great on this phone. I'm getting all day, no issues. About 7 to 7.5 hours of screen on time. And of course this isn't a huge issue with the 67-watt charging that this does have. So you can charge it up very, very quickly. It charges up in about 30 to 45 minutes depending on exactly where you're at. So I haven't had any issues with battery or really any need to plug it in and rapidly charge it like that. I usually just use my regular charger. It does not have wireless charging, which in my opinion I do agree with OnePlus. I'd take the 67 watts over the wireless charging any day. I don't really wireless charge unless I'm in the car. And this phone with the battery life, I don't have a need to really plug it in the car to top it up when I'm going in between places, so that's not a huge issue. The black one like I have here does have the leatherette back instead of a glass back, which feels very unique, and it is holding up very well. Really no minimal or no signs of marking or anything like that on here. So minimum wear so far after a week. Same with the hinge. Very, very nice hinge here. It's aluminum. And again, no issues there. I have not used a case on this phone whatsoever. I did try on the included case, but I did not leave it on for more than like an hour. I just didn't like the way it kind of slid around on the phone. It doesn't really have any adhesive on it. So I do prefer just the phone as is like this with no case on it. And it does feel very sturdy and very durable with this back. You don't really have to worry about the back getting scratched up or cracking or anything like that because it's not glass. And then it does have the pre-installed screen protector on the front as well as on the inner display. And the one on the inner display does have some properties to reduce reflection, which also reduces the fingerprints that you can see. As you can see, there are some, which obviously there's going to be, but in terms of how it looks, it definitely looks a lot better and reduces the glare and reflection and stuff like that, more so than my Z Fold 5 did. That thing would get nasty with fingerprints after just a few hours of use, and you'd have to keep it wiped off. But this phone does not do that. I really enjoy it, and it's fun to use. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.